Hi, my name is Joya and welcome to my channel. Today I am heading over to Manly on the ferry to see what it's going to be like. Usually on a day like today, you'll get choppy weather, and I'm hoping to take you on this ride to see exactly what it's like in stormy kind of weather. We've had storms for the past few days, so it's meant to be a little bit rough out there, but we'll see what happens. So come along with me and hope you enjoy on Sydney Harbour. Having a bit of a look out over some of the ferries that we have in Sydney Harbour. There are different kinds. There's the River Cat, which is there that goes to Parramatta, and the one behind is the River Cat. You've got another one that goes around the harbour, Balmoral. We do name all of our ferries, so I'm walking now over to wharf number 2, where we're going to catch a ferry out to Manly. So as you can see over there, every 20 minutes the ferries do actually leave from here, and I'm looking forward to them out there. In the background, you can see one of the cruise ships that's in, just sitting at the heading down now to the Manly Ferry entrance. Make sure you click on. And it looks like there's one of the ferries just coming in now, or it's just departing. No, that one's departing. Just missed the Manly Ferry, it's just departing. So I'll have to wait for another 20 minutes and I'll be able to catch it, the next one. Just sitting here watching the harbour, and in front of me you can see one of the pontoon that's constantly going up and down. So I can only imagine what the weather's going to be like heading out towards the Manly Ferry terminal. If you look carefully where from I'm standing, you notice that the pontoon for the ferry where I went to
It's actually probably up and down. You see, if you look at the lights, they're close at the far distance. You go back and forth.
No way, what's that?
For your safety and will provide guidance in the unlikely case of an emergency. Please always follow their instructions. Thank you for travelling on the Manly Fast Ferry. Next stop, Manly.
You see the Opera House? We're going to be past that on the very short. The cruise ships that you could take from the Circular Quay area. Off we go. And that's the ferry that I'm hoping that I can catch back, that you can see in the distance. Look at that swell. Oh, it is amazing. It's so much fun. This is so much fun.
This is Manly Ferry Terminal. You can take two different kinds of transport. Or you can take the fast ferry, which I've just brought over, or you go straight ahead and you catch the slower ferry. I'm going to wait for about 40 minutes now because the ferry that I want won't be leaving until 10 past 12. And that's the one that I want to show you what it's like going back to Circular Quay on with all the waves and closer to the heads and the roughness of how fast that ferry can actually be. So let's go for a wander around the board, see what's here, and hopefully we can get that next ferry in 40 minutes. There's that bird again. Its owner. Please excuse my wild hair at the moment. I've just got off the ferry that's come across the crossing from Circular Quay to Manly. It's been a bit choppy, as you can see, but I'm here in Manly now. As you come out of the ferry terminal, which is just over here, you'll find the information centre. It's a good idea to probably come to the information centre when you come to Manly, because there's a lot of information about the area that you can get from here. They can also help you with things like what buses to take, other places you can go to from here. Now we're going to head down to Manly Beach and go through the shopping centre. So this will give you an idea of exactly what's around in the area. But robins have been here forever, and it's a great place to go and get ice cream. Have a look around the war memorials. It's just at the beginning of the film. And we'll continue to head down to Manly Beach. If you want to pick up some Aboriginal arts and crafts, this is a great little store. This is new, haven't seen this, or it could be old. It's been a few years since I've actually been over to Manly. But the food looks great, and look at all of the different kinds of desserts you can get from there. And play areas for the kids. few pubs. I've been to the pub many a times. Well, they say it's a hotel, but we call it a bar or a pub here in Australia. And we're almost at Manly Beach, which I can see the massive swells. I would hate to be in a boat out there on the ocean. But let's go and have a look. See, there's cycling areas, pedestrian walking areas, and clubhouses, toilets. If you need.
The rain has just started again, and we've had a bit of a storm front for the past couple of days where you can see all the swells and everything. The beach here is closed, as you can see behind me, and it says it's a bit polluted. So I probably wouldn't go swimming in this kind of weather. Just remember that the surf can get really rough out there after having the storm cells, and it's quite dangerous. It can actually kill people. I'm going to head back to the ferry wharf now. There's no need to stay any longer down here. The rain's just coming in heavier again. If it's a nice sunny day, this place is packed full of people. But as you can see, people will still come and visit, even on a rainy day.
It's two. John. Tell how it does it, doesn't it? Yeah. Maybe is it pretty cool? Yeah. What? And then I think we'll go straight through it.
This is another beach area that you can actually go to and swim in during the summer or all year round. It's an open beach. It's called the Manly Cove Tidal Pool. And what you can see in the far distance is the Manly Aquarium. So you can spend a day down here in Manly and enjoy not just the main beach, but this is also a beach area which is for the inner harbour area of Sydney. Plenty of eateries. As you can see, if you're into seafood, you can always come here for some seafood. I haven't tried it out yet, but if anyone does, let me know. Okay, got 10 minutes until my ferry comes.
Hi guys, unfortunately we're going to have to close off the shelter deck going for the head, so everyone's going to have to come inside. Sorry, it's for your own safety.
Attention passengers, we're soon entering the area where we'll be crossing the heads. The seas are up fairly heavy seas at the moment, and the boat will move about. We've accommodated these conditions by closing the outer deck areas and the upper deck areas, so it's only access to the inside of the vessel. We suggest that people remain seated and stay away from stairwells. Just remain seated. You've got children, people there, and remain seated until we pass this area. We won't move around, and it can, on occasions, get quite heavy and violent. So, reasons are suggested.
Currently on the slower ferry ride back to Circular Quay, and we've all been told we have to go indoors, so I can't do any recording outside, but I'm hoping that you'll see, you can see behind me how far the ferry is going and rocking and things like that, so it shouldn't be too bad. I've been on worse vessels, so let's go and have a look and see what we can see out the window as we're going along. And the swells, I can already see, are huge.
when things will settle down or become a little bit more comfortable, on the way around the bay is probably a little bit more comfortable now and improve as we go in.
I wanted to put these photos in just to give you an idea of how high the waves were against the rocks and how much the ferries actually rocked.
Thank you for coming for my trip to Manly today. It was a bit blowy out there, my hair's showing it, and it was quite rough on the water. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content.